Hey guys, Brendan from Dynamic Nutrition here. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about something that we all share in common. We all have to do it. We all do it regardless of whether we're aware of it or not. And I can pretty much guarantee that most of us would benefit by doing a better job of it. Today's topic will be digestion. Okay, so let me give you a quick rundown on the digestive system. Then I'll give you some practical steps that you can implement to support your digestive health. So our digestive system is made up of the gastrointestinal tract, the liver, the pancreas and the gallbladder. The digestive system helps the body digest food. Bacteria in the GI tract, also known as gut flora or microbiome, play a major role in digestion. Together with a combination of nerves, hormones, bacteria, blood and organs, the digestive system completes a very complex task of digesting the foods and liquids that we consume on a daily basis. It's also very important to remember that 70% of our immune system resides in our gut. So this should be a very, very potent indicator that what we put into our bodies really does play a huge role in our health and well-being. So what small steps can we take to improve our digestion? So we can add probiotic-rich foods to our diets. These are foods filled with similar bacteria to our own body's microorganisms that are needed for digestion. So you would have heard of them before, your lactobacillus and your bifidobacterium, these big ass words. Foods rich in these probiotics include, yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, coconut water, miso, just any sort of fermented foods. You can also support your gut health, your digestion with a high quality probiotic supplement. So we can introduce more soluble and insoluble fiber to the diet. So beans, seeds, whole grains, fruits and vegetables, they attract water and form a gel to help you fill up more quickly, and the bonus is there are fewer calories. They also help the food move through your digestive system more efficiently. Okay, so some of these fiber types, your insoluble, your soluble fiber types are also known as prebiotics. So they contain a helpful bacteria similar to that of the probiotic. Okay. Yeah. Something crazy is going on out there. So we've just established that probiotics and prebiotics are good for your gut health, your digestion, your gut flora. So what do we make of antibiotics? This is another area where we can tend to underestimate the effects of prescription medicines. The antibiotics are going to go in there, they're going to get stuck in, they're going to kill all the bad bacteria, which is great, but the unfortunate side to this is it isn't selective in the bacteria it chooses to wipe out. So basically, it kills all the good bacteria as well, which wreaks havoc with your digestion and your gut health. If you're someone who's always sick, you're constantly taking antibiotics, medication, 9 times out of 10, you're going to struggle with your body composition. And look, you're obviously always sick in the first place, so overall your system generally isn't healthy. So if we sort of think about it, if over 70% of our immune system resides in our gut, it'd make sense that we need to nurture this environment to improve our overall well-being. So rule of thumb is usually every antibiotic you should take 2 probiotics to counter. Reduce sugar in the diet, it's kind of a no-brainer. High quantities of sugar tend to slow digestion, and that'll contribute to gastro sort of discomfort. We've all been there before. Smash a bag of lollies, sore guts, bad feels. Yep, pretty simple. Avoiding sort of minimising your alcohol and your cigarettes, like the chemicals in both can play havoc with your digestive tract. They also erase any benefits that you're receiving from your positive dietary choices. Easy way to put this one, guys, is booze poos. That tummy's certainly not a happy camper after a big night out. Reduce stress in our lives. Stress causes weight gain, weight loss, constipation, diarrhea, lowered immune system. I think everybody understands the effect stress has on us mentally and physically, but maybe we just don't quite take into consideration the finer details of the internal effects. I know it sounds crazy, but our bodies are a big reaction of everything that's going on inside and around us. We're basically like a big sponge, absorbing and excreting everything we come into contact with. So in regards to stress and relaxation, like your yoga, your meditation, massage, just managing your stress will inadvertently support your digestive system. So there's like a few very simple, small things that you can implement almost immediately. Have a go at making subtle changes. Write them down on a daily basis. Write down what you're putting into your body and note any increase or reduction in symptoms that you may be experiencing. You may only need to make a few small tweaks to improve your overall digestive tract. Once again, it's the small steps that will go a long way towards the big changes. So what me and Steph, we think it's just awesome that people are invested in their nutrition these days, more interested in what's going into your bodies, but perhaps on a whole, rather than looking at nutrition as a point A to B and changing or manipulating your physique, if we start to look at nutrition on a wider spectrum as a healer and for overall well-being, I think that the potential's there for it to flow over into many aspects of society rather than just health and fitness orientated people, which ultimately would be better. It would be a better thing for everybody, like flow over into our families, our friends, just a more general covering of good nutrition out there, making people healthy. Cool, so we'll wrap it up there. If you've enjoyed the video or if you have any questions, please feel free to punch them in the comments below. Private message us, jump on the website, dynamicnutrition.co.nz, send us an email. Feel free to share it around, and yeah, we really appreciate any feedback and would love to hear from you guys. Cheers.